Hey twin, I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I know I am. I wanted to just elaborate some more in free flow here on some things and reflect on some occurrences, like messages and those occurrences. So anyway, in my previous before last video, I had mentioned that my coworkers and our department director were basically reflecting to me old thought forms and limiting beliefs that I held about myself. And even as the director was saying about how to go full blonde, like what do you do when there's that hard line, I was just in my head, you bleach your roots. You do whatever you would do when you already alter your hair. When it starts to, you see, some growth, that's how you know to go back and do a touch-up, do, a refresh. And of course, I didn't say that because in that moment when she said it, I could hear the humiliation. Like I could hear that once those words left her mouth, how stupid she felt about it. But it was as if she was standing beside herself and she could not control what she was saying. And I mean, I've experienced that myself recently, and it's like even more affirmation that we are meat puppets. You have free will and you don't. Everything is ordained. Everything is already existing. It's just a matter of aligning with what version you're meant to align with. So I knew that that whole scene was bait. The 3D was baiting me to crash out on them. The 3D was baiting me to just go ape shit and like tell each and every one of them what I actually think about them. Because when I first lightened my hair, I finally convinced my cousin to help me lighten it. And I told him, I was like, I want to go full blonde, just start lightening the whole thing. And he's like, no. We're going to do balayage on you. And then I'm going to dye your hair a caramel color. And it's going to fade to blonde on the ends. And I was like, whatever, dude. Like, I just want to do something with my hair. I just wanted a drastic change. Basically, I lit my hair on fire to shine a light on those around me to even more affirm the messages and the nudges and the signs and the synchronicities that higher self has been giving me, that higher self has been putting in my field. But I kept choosing to ignore because of my attachment to the person or the situation or whatever. So it's just like, once you make these huge shifts, once you make these dramatic changes, like that are extremely noticeable to everyone around you, you're reflecting to yourself all the progress that you've made. You're reflecting to yourself all of the steps towards inspired actions that you've taken, and that you are well on your way to where the oversoul wants you to be, where your soul iteration is taking you. It's like once I left my maternal side of my incarnated family, I took my ascension with me. The other thing that I wanted to reflect on was that recently, like within the past 2 weeks, I had lost my wallet. And the first time was at my friend's puppy shower. I didn't even know it was gone. It was a purse that I had thrifted, like the last time I went with Alta thrifting. And I had really liked it because I had all these pins and badges that I had collected over the years. And I wanted an Ida bag to display them. And I had told myself, gosh, it'd be really cool to have a little Ida bag. So then we ended up going thrifting and I found one. It was like pretty much perfect. And I had put all the pins and badges that I wanted on there. And, you know, just went about life. Then just started noticing over time how annoying the purse was. Like, it was a rectangle and it had the front zipper opening that you displayed all the pins and badges on, and then you close it up and then you have the other zipper inside. And I think it had just that one compartment in there, and then you had a zipper pocket on the back of it. Well, I always leave my purse open because I'm constantly going in there digging for stuff, and I hate zipping, unzipping, zipping, unzipping. So I would always leave it unzipped. Well, then it would just constantly topple over and all my stuff would fly out of there. I'd constantly be having to pick things up and put them back in there. And I was just like, gosh, I really want to love this bag, but it's kind of a hassle. And I was just like, okay, you know, maybe I started looking for like other Ida bags or even just like a little backpack or something, and I couldn't find anything that I liked. I couldn't find anything that would work. So then I went to the puppy shower and didn't realize that my wallet had fallen out of my purse. And so then the next day my friend was like, oh hey, my father-in-law found your wallet, you know, we're gonna be there in a little bit, you want to come by and get it? And I was like, yeah. So I went over and got it. Well, then this past Saturday I went to breakfast with my eldest because my youngest had to go to Saturday school, and we went to Black Bear Diner, and it was raining, of course, and like there was a wait, and you know, it was fine. It was Saturday morning, and we're waiting outside in the rain. I had an umbrella though, and just hanging out on my phone. And then I was like, oh, let me go look inside at some of the pajamas because I wanted to get pajamas for my youngest since it's getting colder, which is awesome. And I told my son I'll be inside. Well, then I saw some seats open up. So I texted him, oh, come inside, we could sit down and wait. So we're sitting there waiting, and I'm just looking at my phone. And this lady, she's like, are you Sabrina? And I was like, oh, did they call me? It's party of two. And she's like, no, are you Sabrina? And I was like, yeah. And I didn't recognize her at all. Like, I have no, I mean, please keep in mind, everyone you meet in the 3D, you've already met them. Like, you already know them. But, so it was just her to bring me back my wallet. Like that, like she promised to bring me my wallet. So I was like, oh yes, I am. She's like, I think I found your wallet outside. She's like, is it Snoopy on there? And I was like, oh, Pachaco. And she's like, I don't know. She's like, it's a blue wallet. I go, yeah. So then she's like, oh, I just gave it to them. So I went to the front and I was like, oh, she said you have my wallet. And they were like, oh yeah, what is it? I was like, it's a blue one with Pachaco on there. I'm like, yeah. So then they gave it to me. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she's like, yeah, no problem. And I just thought to myself, I go, third time's the charm. It's the universe telling you to get a new bag. The universe is telling you to release all this old stuff and step into the new. Step into your expansion, your sunny days. So I told my son, I was like, okay, this is the second time my wallet's come back to me. It's not gonna come back again if I don't get another purse. So we went, thankfully Ross was like right there. We went to Ross, but I didn't find anything that I liked there. So then we're driving down Imperial, and then I saw TJ Maxx. I was like, oh, let me go check in there. So I went in there, and I was kind of hurrying because I had to get back in time to pick up my youngest from Saturday school. And I was just running around getting him some pajamas and slippers, and then I was like, oh, let me go check the purses. So I was looking through the purses, didn't really see anything I liked. I was trying to look at different colors just to like change it up, because I normally just go for black, but didn't find anything that suited me. So then I almost left, but I was like, oh wait, I didn't check the black purses. So I'm walking down the aisle, and then just out of nowhere I found a Bagolini purse that I've been wanting a Bagolini purse for so long, because they're just like so unassuming, but they're so well made. You're gonna have it for a very long time. So and it's just super cool because it has like all these little zippers and compartments. It's like I get to go on little Easter egg hunts whenever I want to look for stuff in my purse, and it's like it can be annoying at times, but actually I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun, because like, why else would I pick that purse unless I really wanted it? But that was just affirming the alignment of like how the fact that your highest preferred timeline is here, twin. Your highest preferred timeline is encapsulating you. It is. I've just been seeing a lot of like broken cars, like things being dismantled and taken apart, and this is the opportunity, this is the tower moment that we're going through, so that everything can be built back up even greater. And that's you, twin. Something I had heard, actually, I think it was on Saturday, or when I was at a store recently, I heard this guy on the phone. He was talking to someone, and he was saying, you know, you can't break someone that's already been broken. There's literally no way. He's like, so I'm just focusing on myself and doing what I need to do, and shit's working out. I was just like, yeah, twin. That's definitely the consensus here, is that the collective is even better than they've ever been, and they've always been. Like, we've always been the best. Like, everything sucks, everyone sucks, so just have fun. Like, everything is perfect, everyone is perfect. Just take what's for you and leave the rest. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one, 10. Have a great weekend, okay? Love ya.